So real quick, guys, I just want to follow up on. This is kind of like a follow-up video to what I was talking about in one of my previous videos about how everybody had a battery in their back. So I'm not gonna be long, but let me just because some of y'all want to know, man, through all this shit, all that hell you went through, what bothered you the most? What was really fucking with your mind the most? What was really getting to me, guys, the most out of it was how I could not understand how everybody was causing conflict with me. I mean, guys, I'm talking about like somebody be talking to me on the phone and all of a sudden they would say something that they know would trigger somebody, and then I would get triggered, and then they would release all hell on me as if they had a green light. And I just kept saying how, especially when this low down cousin that came around was doing. This low down female cousin, she know who she is. Cursing me out through text messages, telling me fuck, and I'm thinking, how the hell does these people? I'm talking about these people 10 years younger than me, female. How the hell do they got the battery in their back to disrespect? Like, I kept wondering where was the source coming from. See, I'm not stupid, guys. I always know there's a source, but I know now, don't I? Because God allowed me to know now. The source was coming from the head witch, my mother. That's why I made the video. My mother is the reason why I'm going through all this. Because once they knew that she was against me, they knew whoever it is, my brother, whoever the fuck this dude is, that I grew up around in the house with her, he don't run shit. So even if he had something to say, he couldn't do nothing about it anyway. So once they knew the head witch, my mother, and all that feminism shit is associated with a lot of demonic stuff as well, Jezebel energy. And my mother is the head witch of it all. And this woman called Little Debbie that I haven't seen in years, but I know by the Spirit's been talking a lot of shit. Yeah, they all gonna get it. Every single last one of them, always talking shit every time they came around. I think I didn't know. I know who the head witches are. So I just kept wondering, where was I said, because I'm not, look, I always tell you, I'm not the toughest motherfucker, meanest looking motherfucker out here, but I'm not somebody that you can push over either at the same time. I can defend myself spiritually or physically. And I'm no pushover to nobody. I don't care who you are. So I just kept wondering who the hell was giving these people the battery pack to say these things. These people are not even a part of my life like that. And they was disrespecting me. Had no clue it was coming from the head witch. I had no clue. Because God didn't want me to have a clue at that time. Right now I'm just kind of sitting up here and just like, I'll be damned, the whole time right in front of your face. That's how I usually be though. Your main enemy be right in front of your face. Don't even know it. That's how it goes. There's several movies that can be made out of my life, guys. You can't just make one movie about my life or write one book. My life got so many angles to it. On shit that was going down, man, you could probably make 10 movies. And I'm talking about blockbuster movies off this situation that I went through growing up. So if I was to write a book, and I was in film, Columbia College, in my early 20s. I started out at Columbia College, downtown Chicago, and I got into film. I loved film. Just in case some of y'all want to know what part of my artsy side is really in there. Well, I got into film. I really liked that. I loved the critiquing of film. Because my life has been like a movie, so how could I not? But like I said, as far as me like sitting down and actually writing, guys, I would need somebody to interview me to actually write this book, because my mind is so scatterbrained right now. I got a lot on my table, guys, a lot, as y'all can imagine. that I couldn't even if I tried to sit down and write a book myself and get it published, I feared that I couldn't really get out everything I can get out if somebody was actually interviewing me who was writing a book for me. Okay, I'm gonna be straight up honest with y'all. Like, if somebody was making a movie, like, they would actually have to have I don't care if I talk to them for 5 hours, everything will come out. As far as me having to tell this person, whoever's interviewing me, what I actually went through. Because when I start sitting down, when I get by myself, it's just like it's like this writer's block, man, that comes over me. I think what that is, that's like leftover residue of God blocking out all the pain that I went through so I can move forward. So that it's kind of like that wall is still there. Okay. But no, if somebody was actually interviews me, they will be able to get out everything that's inside of me. It will come out through somebody else walking me down those gateways, that labyrinth in my brain. It's hard for me, like I said, when I get by myself, just writer blocks come, and that's the side effect of God allowing me to be able to block out all this negative energy that was coming my way. You see, that's why I say what I'm saying. But no, you can write 10 books about my life. You could do 10 movies about my life. It would all be blockbusting. Oh my God. But I just wanted to tell y'all that, man. Yeah, that was the thing that conflicted me the most. I couldn't understand why everybody was starting trouble with me. It got to the point where I just thought that that's what the way the world was. I thought that I guess everybody gets treated like that. You know what I mean? But there were certain individuals like this cousin I'm talking about that would start trouble with me out of nowhere. And I'm like, you're not even in my life. How are you talking shit to me? You don't whew, guys, man. Whoa. I'm telling y'all, the average motherfucker out here wouldn't have made it what I was put through. I have to be divinely sent, because I know that these people, the average person out here, could not make it what I went through. Just like those vice grips I show y'all. I tell you, the average male can only do it 10 or 20 times. Nah, man, God just gave me that extra juice, man. Thank God, because I tell you, man, if I was just a normal motherfucker, y'all, I wouldn't have made it.